I knew I could count on you.
We did it. We have evaded them.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
This.
Wait! Hey!
What now? What now?
Mask Dancer!
Faker! What now?
Hey! Okay then. Right?
That was a great help.
Hold on. That's got me.
Of course.
No, then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
Let's go!
All right, then. Go.
Are we departing? Now then.
Must be a bit.
That's a choice I can get behind. It's your call.
Great. Let's...
What to pick?
That...
Hey! All right.
Marvelous, eh?
Do it!
Well, look who we have here, eh? Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince. Milo.
Sick it.
That's why I wanted to become and to settle this.
Clear up!
All right.
Hidden
Let's show
arm!
him what we can do.
Here it comes!
Lend me your strength.
Forward!
You hit their weakness. That's your
Here I go.
Captain. For victory!
Let's get him!
Help me finish.
Take this.
You can't hit me.
Still.
She's doing great.
You better be ready. Right, let's make this fun.
On me, we go together.
I'm all prepared.
Please allow me. Calm yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived.
Said there's some.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing
How dare he trick us? We've got to do something about him.
last summer around,
Good to start.
I continue to grow. A new power to wield.
The sight of Mull prosper as the
wow.
Yep, that reminds.
Now then.
All right. Okay then.
No up. Close your eyes.
Isn't that... Hmm?
Hi there. Thing is, Huh? Oh, I've had it! Cheers!
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
It'll be fine.
Listen to me! Everyone! You're pulling my... Hey!
Bloody hell.
Listen up. You got it. Huh? Ah.
I'm real sorry. That's why. But come on.
It'll be fine.
Thank you. I gotta keep getting better, don't I?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now that you mention it.
Right.
What should we do? Let's give it a shot.
Now what am I to do?
Ah,
Mission accomplished.
all right. Ah,
Now what am I to do?
Yo,
right then.
Oh?
Huh?
Oi!
Vinka? Hey. Nah. Well, truth is... Oh? Speaking of... Serious? Thanks. So?
I'll tell.
Hey! Well then. Sam! Right then. Leave it to me. Hope you're ready.
Listen. What in the world?
Hmm? All right then.
Let's go!
Closure, oh closure. It's you.
Oh, I smell trouble.
Closure, oh closure.
Isn't that... Hmm?
All right then.
Hey, sorry about that. You know... But, now then. Thanks!
Really amazing.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Excuse me?
That's... It'll be fine.
What a...
Oh. But... I was in the wrong.
Well... Thanks.
Wait! Oh. Hey.
Juna.
Yes. No way!
Well then.
Yes.
Please!
It's just a pretty flower. I'll be all right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
All right then.
Let's go.
Right! Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
A gun?
This place. It's your...
Great. Let's move.
What to pick?
Hey. Hold up.
Right then.
Well met. If so... I'd say... That's why.
Well then...
No.
Well...
Yes.
I wonder... All right.
All right.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. The party stands in the way of Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner as he continues to hunt monsters as a display of his power.
Oh, hell, Rudolph! Battle stations, what?
Go!
Let's do it.
Oh. I can't say I expected you would be the one to come to me.
And do my eyes deceive me? A Parapus and a Eugif stand among your retinue?
With a disgraced Rusant knight to boot. The ignominy of it all!
Harmony among the tribes is a delusion. A petty, ignorant rejection.
And then, finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rusants. All tribes will live in rightful segregation!
That's the worst way to think! We won't find any compromise with him. And we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rousant! Now! Come at me!
Just leave this to me!
You want the tribes even more divided? I won't let that happen!
Mustn't settle for... On me, we go together! A wise choice.
Paladin! Let's set it up! Maybe there's a Vitus power. Win!
Here I go! This way if we all work together.
Let's come in! How's this?
Impossible! What is that power? Even so, This calls for an igniter!
It can't be.
Attend me, for I dance with death. I'll use what I must. Hellfire!
I will fight with pride. Scour!
I shall do my best. Take my fullest power.
Got it, boss!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Let's end this. Now you've done it.
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman! Heisman, your attack power's down!
Got us.
Let's split the bets. You can do that.
Damn mages! Damn you!
Dance! Mandible bearing.
Facilio!
Come forth,
They're
Royal
sapping your
Soul.
attack power!
Free. Still up?
They've got a new weakness.
Don't you underestimate me! Ow!
Facilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Facilio's about to collapse.
Just combine.
Oi! You alright, old man?
You! Silence!
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth. We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
'Tis as Basilio says. And you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
I've done it!
I'm better and stronger.
Well, that settles that. Isn't that...
But
Thank you so much. You know something? But...
Yeah?
Huh?
No.
I'm so glad.
Uh-huh. Excuse me.
I see it clear as day. Right then.
Yeah.
Thank you. So much. Think of the future. You're the ace in our deck, you know. Let's talk shop. Don't fret now.
Certainly.
See you in a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look at this.
Think we'll make it? Let's make it happen. Let's go.
All right, then. Go.
We've got to do it. Really?
Looks like everyone's here.
Now that...
Oh,
Onward then.
It's your call.
Great.
What to pick? Oh. All right then.
Let's go.
Yo.
Hmm? Yeah?
No way.
Right, right.
Here. I mean...
Really?
Just a sec. Oh, right.
About that.
Nope.
Me and Del didn't live well. Sure.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sorry.
Hey, did you see outside?
The Solstice Crossing unfurls ahead. Powerful magic at play here blends autumn scenery with winter vistas. It's perhaps got...
Yes.
Whatever do you mean?
Gallica.
Huh? Whoa!
All right.
I'm quite great.
A road just the god.
now then.
Speak. I'm headed.
So, hey! Okay then. Let's go.
Very impressive.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Our usual tactics should work.
Face me! Play! We cannot relax yet.
Nice knees, old man.
No.
If we all work together... Let's get it! That's the last of them! The way's clear!
How's that?
Let's maintain this momentum!
We must strike!
Don't forget...
Dodge!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I think I'm getting used to
Oh,
this.
of course, it's through me.
A new ability.
What now?
Berserker!
Let's push through!
I knew you could do it. Stay on your toes.
I can feel my power grow.
Alright, how's that? Come on!
Great job, love.
Alright, how's that?
I knew we could count on you.
I can feel it push through! Alright, how's that? Come on!
Incredible! This power feels stronger still.
We can't get sloppy.
React first.
Scatter! Formidable indeed.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Come on.
Let's push through! Come on!
Don't let your guard down.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Our usual tactics should work.
Resolution as well.
Witness our strength.
I'm all prepared. No, the next one's yours.
I must. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
What a laugh.
A halfway decent result.
Skilled.
We seem to have defeated them all.
Get ready.
Oi!
Wait.
No. However,
I'm go.
Hit the
float this baby yourself.
Moves, Heisney!
Maybe we'll do this together.
Forward!
Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Victory!
Please allow me!
You
Right,
guys are
let's
wicked!
make this fun. About bloody time. Right there. Ah, yes. My bad. They're still
You
breathing.
mask dancer!
Oh, look! Tremble before me! I could do it!
Hey!
Damn it.
Hey. See this?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
I'd love your help.
Now then,
Yeah.
you're right.
Ah!
They noticed us. On your guard!
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
I knew you could do it!
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Come on!
Yes.
Very impressive.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, come on!
Alright, how's that? Push through! Cat!
I can feel greater power within.
Hey! Okay then. Got it.
See you soon, I hope.
That's got me thinking.
Of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
All right.
All right, then. Let's go. We did it. All right.
Yeah, but...
All right, then.
Let's go. Everyone's here.
Now then.
We have a pending request.
Now there's a spot.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
What to pick? All right.
Hey, did you see outside?
Long thought to be a fairy tale, the decaying estate stretches across an island in the sky before them. A floating island would be remarkable enough, but the remnants of man-made architecture found here is the truth. And yet the
That's...
Is that? I say.
What do you mean?
Look at that.
Yes, but...
All right.
Now, here.
In front is the gaunt.
Here.
Sam.
True.
Got a sec? Hi! Okay then. Let's go. Watch out! We've been spotted!
That was brilliant.
That was neatly done.
That was brilliant.
That's not half bad.
I knew you could do it.
Archetype's abilities feel strong. I
feel the power coursing through me.
I knew you could do it.
Come on!
Even I.
What now?
Gunner!
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
This is amazing. Absolutely marvelous.
Look!
Please, take care.
Let's push through! Come on!
I feel stronger already.
Incredible! Power feels stronger still!
I can feel the power coursing through me.
It's not off flight, mate! Yeah, feels nice.
Incredible! This power feels stronger still!
Such an elegant fighter.
Let's push through!
You're dead and will be swift!
Quick, everyone, go! That's the last of them! The way's clear!
Ah, do not strike if you're obviously outclassed.
Check me out.
Be careful!
This looks valuable.
Incredible! I knew you could do it! Lovely!
Power feels stronger still!
Oh, good thing to ya.
Thomas, this incredible! This power feels stronger still!
Hey.
What do you think?
I beg your pardon, but...
However,
Gangway!
I will survive!
Let's work together!
On your guard!
Yikes! Watch out for their counterattack!
I feel so heavy.
I can do this!
I'm ready when...
Let's split the... You're too slow!
Right in their weak spot.
You
Beat 'em
think
down,
yourself a
Silio.
wise choice.
We'll do this together! Ice!
All right! I've got a new weakness.
Right there!
Yeah! You might
Okay,
have their weakness. Right in their weak spot. Beat
Let
'em
us
down,
clean up this
Silio.
mess. I leave it to you.
By the chivalrous I'm all prepared. Not this.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we
Lend me
need.
your strength!
Forward!
Stay sharp! It's not
Even
bad.
I pray you're ready! Gather here! Magma!
I see your
That's
game.
finesse! Beautiful done, Ivan!
I'm ready whenever.
Fake it!
Waiters.
You're too slow!
Right in their weak spot. Beat
You
'em
think
down,
yourself
Silio.
a favor, if I
I
may.
will let's work together!
Please allow me.
Still up?
Right. We've got
The
a new
role of the
weakness.
cool souls of kings. Give me strength. Ah! I'm sorry, everyone. Straight trivial.
feel stronger.
A new power to wield.
Right then.
Shall we away?
Right? Hey! Okay then. Got it.
See you soon, I hope.
Now that you mention it.
That's got me thinking.
Of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
Let's go!
All right, then.
Let's go!
Ridiculous. Splendid.
Mission accomplished!
Now then.
Courage. Why?
I'm
Yeah!
ridiculous.
Now what am I to do? Now what am I to do?
Yo! You really came through.
Hey. Just awful.
Vinka! Hey! Sam?
Well then.
I hate it. Stop this, please.
About that.
Hey. I see. I swear it. I'm sorry. Hey. Thanks. When we ain't even. Let's head back.
Greeting.
Thank you. If that's the case...
Listen to me!
However...
How dread...
What have you...
No!
Your heart...
Now then...
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. Oh.
Hear me!
Understood?
Oh, my...
You're here. Why? Remember your vow. You gave me a reason to live. I thank you, truly.
Now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Have a look. All right then. All right then. Go. Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
Not on my watch. It's your call.
Great. What to pick? Oh.
did you know?
Now then.
Imagination. Why, that's...
All right.
With the protect Milo's...
Ah, that would be Milo.
We can do this!
Keep your wits about.
Milo! You're not getting away from us now!
It would appear this is turning in a decidedly uglier direction. Oh, unfortunate.
Shut your mouth!
Of course.
We're not just gonna let you win. Let's teach him a lesson!
Power of kings!
You hit their weakness!
By the chivalrous, let's set it up!
Lose, Heisme!
Please allow me!
You hit their weakness!
I pray you're ready,
Captain!
No.
For victory! You've hit their weakness!
Right there! Ah, yes!
Tough one.
A masked dancer!
I'm all prepared. By this power.
Absolutely idiot.
If I might ask, you belittle people. You manipulate them with your schemes. I genuinely don't understand. What is anyone supposed to find beautiful about you?
Silence! I am beautiful. Surely, you need only look, yes? Even a plain, simple little girl like you will understand if you look upon my face.
I am sorry, but is there something I should find appealing about it?
In any case, you lost! And if you try to manipulate us ever again, you'll regret it.
Satisfactory.
Well, that settles that.
I didn't gather you here just to hand out free money. I did it to help you find good work. Because, see, if you find good work, you don't need to depend on other people. And that means you've got no one dragging you along. You decide how you want to live, and you make the most of it. So let's hear it. Want to live on your own terms? I'm sure the answer's pretty clear. We can get there, one step at a time. And today, right here, is your first step.
A pretty speech, no doubt. But who's gonna hire a parapet?
I can answer that. Where I work, there's an old man who said if Katharina vouches for them, he'll hire them. No questions asked.
Sure, but we don't have the skills for a workshop like that.
I know. That's why we're gonna get you some proper schooling.
We're going to erect a facility right here and hire a teacher who'll show you how to read and write and perform calculations. You can also learn carpentry, needlework, or medicine. And once you've the skills, we can talk to workshops and trade associations.
I don't care about any of that! I say just give us money! Sounds like a right pain in the arse! There's gotta be a faster way than all that!
You think handouts are going to keep you alive? If everyone sits in the cart and no one pulls, would you just sit in the mud till you die?
Oh, come off it! We take what we're owed! It's that easy! Besides, you were the one saying we'd steal it back from the rich!
You can do this. Keep going.
Yeah, I did say that, but I wasn't right. And for that, I'm sorry. Something stolen is just going to keep getting stolen. You'll start to fear and resent your neighbour. It's an endless cycle of misfortune. How can anyone take pride in living off someone else's work stolen by force? I couldn't. No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We got to shape our reality with our own two hands. We welcome anyone who wants to be their own change. Here, together, we write our own futures.
Do you think it's possible that I could be a leather worker?
And I want to try making clothes. I mend all my family's garb, and I'm pretty good at it.
I love teaching kids. If I dedicate myself to study, might I be a teacher as well?
What's gotten into all your heads? All this bloody talk about change. Too late for me, I say.
Not by half. So tell me, what do you want to do? We can work on this together.
Always thought it'd be nice to see the ocean. Thought that since I was a kid.
Then learn how to do calculations. If you can do that, I can introduce you to a merchant in Brylehaven.
This is really taking off. It's going to take me a while to get through all these people. I know the Parapus haven't had the best lot in life, but I'm feeling more optimistic about our chances these days. Because, I mean, you're going to be a king soon, yeah? Things will really start looking up for us then.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Good, because I'll be holding my breath. But I won't be sitting on my hands either. Not that we'll rely too much on you. It's going to have to be a team effort. Though, I guess in an ideal world, we wouldn't need kings. One king can't make the world a better place. It takes everyone to pull that off.
You're right about that.
I am, mate. A person who puts their mind to it can change their own world. That much I know. Our paths may be different, but I'll be fighting the good fight with you. And when the going gets tough, or when you feel all alone, you remember me. Because we're fighting together, king or not. No matter what lies ahead for you, we're comrades in arms.
The loyal hunter, Katharina, keeper and heritor of the Brawler's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
My dreams may seem impossible, but I'm not giving them up. Katharina! You lot better say... Wait, come and have a meal with us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die. Hey!
Right there.
Shall we?
Hey!
Mission accomplished.
Now what am I to do?
Yo! Thanks. Hey. No? No way. You having a laugh?
Listen.
No.
Why?
Vinka! Stop!
That's...
Damn it!
No.
Aye. But... I've got to decide.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry. the execution was proposed by Alonso himself. That is, he had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you, and in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great...
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and before long you'll ascend to the throne. I've done far too much wrong in my life. I owe it all to you. You have my gratitude.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism, by the grace of his newfound power.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Are you all right?
No. I'm distressed.
I'm sure you must be. But Alonso believed you could bring about a better future. You there! Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
All right. I'll do it.
Thank you. He'll rest easier, knowing it was you. I'll make arrangements for a coat. Come speak with...
This one's important.
Somehow.
However... May I speak? It'll be...
Can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Besides, that reminds me. Okay then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I own at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril?
Great.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally. This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis showed up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead.
Over there! His Royal Highness!
Whoa, and Lady Jude!
I say, nothing wrong with an adore in public, but this is get...
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Have you been doing okay?
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot, so I didn't get so lonely.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For great victory is in our grasp.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But even after this...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far.
Indeed.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose, but it takes me back. I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd missed anyway. It's like I'm seeing the prince smile.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
So? Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital. Deep, that said, against...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troop.
You knew?
I see now. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son.
What?
Fortin did not raise the prince's survival, his complete disappearance. Zorba, go and snuff them.
Sir!
Now, if you call yourself the prince...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just lying.
Oh, this is gloomy.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Hello,
What now?
If I looking to set.
If you say you're...
He doesn't look like a prince.
Whether it is, no telling what.
I love it.
Say there.
I'm chuffed.
Ready?
The prince.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power!
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The day of judgment. The entire...
Your Highness, you can...
Count Louis!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even...
Oh, there's no way he'd run... Whoa, over there! And so the leading candidate...
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis, adopted son of a minor nobleman. He suspected of Then we have the Elden candidate. He who claims to be none, though his identity, the time has come.
I have to commend you. Alas, this all began with the king's failures. You, who claim to be the prince. What do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? Now let me ask you.
Power!
Your Highness.
Young candidate, have you or your party...
We have only one... Wake up! Hear this!
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his...
People! Do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing. A world... Those who do not, however...
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most...
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown.
The time has come.
Hidden arm! Now accept your fate!
There is no escape.
I'm all prepared.
Right! You've got it. Here I go!
Allow me to support you.
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
I strike to kill!
Oh, no, you sort of...
I strike to kill!
What?
You've got a bunch of
Here I
ailments
go.
slowing you down, Captain!
I'll stay.
I'll use what I must. No. Mask dancer!
It's okay. Let's set it up!
Forward!
Their weakness!
You defy
That's
the
your
rules.
opening, Captain!
Your aid. Now isn't the... If we all work together...
You can do this! That helped.
My thanks.
That helped us out.
I see. It would appear you have the mettle to I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
I feel so heavy.
I see.
Nice one, Captain! You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
You better be ready.
Don't be scared.
Mask dancer! I must be sure. Now accept your fate!
Haha, good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. However... Magnificent. But I would expect no less of a remnant of
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would...
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan art, no doubt you saw all the...
You mean the legends according to the murals?
Yufa!
But if that war between gods truly...
Gods? How droll. They were an ancient tribe, unlike any other. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities.
I thought humans were those mad monsters.
Luis, you dog! You believe it false.
Elder are actual.
Hear me! His, in truth.
He doesn't know when to give up.
No need to distress. You, boy, who call yourself the prince.
Utopia!
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster!
It's a human!
It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run! What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Afraid. Be not afraid, child. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed. The time has come.
What's that about?
Remember again.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the heart. After all, you're...
Wake up!
Are you well?
Yeah.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. He may be back with us, but...
I won't. It would appear the throne is now mine. Your vengeance is at hand.
Shut up!
The true prince?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called it?
Your part in this has ended.
Seize the monster! Attention! How could you?
I knew all along that.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of...
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I know. We'll head to my home.
Count Luis has saved the country! He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it!
Count Luis is our true savior!
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us...
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster.
Luis!
The flow of that evil Magla was surely...
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my day.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too. Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it...
I don't blame you.
And here's hoping there can be...
But what a sea of trees. If we get...
I can sense a...
Gallica.
No. I checked a bunch of times in the gauntlet runner.
Hurry and leave.
Right. Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flag. Something... It is much...
Gallica.
Oh, sorry. Anyway...
So here you are.
Why? Why?
How odd.
This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't...
Luis claimed...
They're not, anyway, more than...
'Tis a shrewd plot.
Yes. What?
He draws no breath.
I recognize him. Gallica?
Yes.
Then we move...
I don't like that.
All right, then. What now?
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that...
You!
Hmm? By the heaven...
She's been helping us.
Alas...
Russell, where is his...
A few days ago. I cannot tell you how long it happened. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, to protect us, we were horror-struck.
No!
The stranger was a master. Who was... I don't... From the moment...
An innocent boy.
Luis.
Please.
We've laid him in...
You're coming. Aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right.
Ah. I'd heard a rumor. 'Tis just a central... Strange.
Something wrong?
No. Well...
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself.
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited. You must hurry. The time has come. All was for this day. There is still time.
Now on. This way.
No. Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
Milady Gruidae.
May I ask who this...
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruidae.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, even if the boy is but a
Despicable!
Do you know nothing of the child's... The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here. She was a flower amidst the forests. A woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. But you see...
Is something amiss?
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us...
Hurry.
Hey.
The time here thou camest to the... Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road, and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast... Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, weren't thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. He was consumed by the curse, so from his thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm just a traveler.
Could a mere traveler have brought to name but a few? Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou...
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou, 'twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hope. All thou hadst, thy memories of... Nay, the memories gained all thy trials, all thy experience...
Do you mean...
Accept the truth.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question.
I am... the prince.
What is this? Could this be?
Hey, what awaits us?
Life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What?
What's happened?
Thou hast...
This voice.
Thy mind should now... He was never a member of the mission, the depart...
Who are you? Wait.
In those long ago, the boy needed a guide, a memory, so...
No.
I never thought I would have to will you in this.
No!
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see as he traveled along. It is only by thy effort he has now been...
What?
From here on, thy path...
How do we make sense?
Is it really you?
I feel fine, I think.
There seems to be no doubt.
Everyone?
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even...
I see. What shaped you? A part of his consciousness. Perhaps the form we...
A mass of Makla with a... Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before...
The self.
You mean to say that...
If that's true, this is finally your reunion.
But I...
No.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, Milady.
Fate was changed.
Are you free? Please. And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize your highness at our meeting.
It never bothered me.
That's right, Hulkenberg.
This time...
Finally, we've done Gria's.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, your highness!
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bent...
So much for...
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... I shouldn't have known you then. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice.
A voice?
I know someone was guiding me.
So a disembodied...
Hey, who do you think the voice...
I have a faint...
Come to think of it, this place...
I might say the same.
Does this mean that we...
Perhaps someone has been at yours. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chief Descruide, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Let's go.
What now?
depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people.
A world united. But wait, the ruins on Verga are...
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes?
It beggars belief.
By the war's end, but rampant humans are what remain. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The Sovereign's power. Thou... Yet... accept...
And besides... Let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it.
Why is this?
Before we got there. But what am I gonna do? Just go?
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell. Turning sane mortal. This man named Luis.
Luis has been here?
What do you wish to know?
What is this?
The essence of magic is in... That was what you... In every age...
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals. The beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius. A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him! The malformed assassin who struck at the prince! He's bound for the woods!
After him!
What now?
No.
Ready?
Stop!
You! So it was you? Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too... So I decided to bide my time a while. Who are you? Are you... Do you have any idea? If that is what Lord Luis...
It's almost impressive.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of think.
What do you intend to do? The crime... Lord Luis is the true king.
He is no imposter. Here at his...
Well...
And so I shall return the prince!
Bastard! I wondered why...
Keep your guard up.
We've come too far to be stopped.
This guy shows up again. Okay, time... All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Maybe we'll do this together.
No, this won't.
Lend me your strength.
Witness our secret technique!
We'll combine our strength.
Beautiful, Heisme. You gave them a new weakness. Shields! We've got to do something about those apples!
Now you've done it!
handle those apples. All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I must concentrate. Let us combine our powers.
It's up to you now.
Okay, let's do this. All yours.
It's a... Let's set it up!
Not bad, eh?
I shall rise.
Yeah, feels like I'm making progress. The bastard got...
I say.
I'd hope.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. But don't worry.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both. Heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is...
In his own words, huh?
Right.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in...
We fight him together.
Yes.
If he ends up king.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat.
Looking forward to
You... Your mother, but listen well. Once you leave this village... After all, an old crone like me can't take care of... The world's fate is in your hands.
Thank you. For everything.
Our final battle. Yes, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Likewise. I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess our toughest challenge is next.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of by the grace of her...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way. When things get tough. By the way, I wonder... The part we're reading today is... the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions. So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Right.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again, as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means.
Indeed.
Who? Yes. Who are you?
If it is answers you seek.
Are you?
As for you, move onward to thy fine.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. now that this is actually happening. I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me.
'Tis proof that
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission.
Don't get reckless out there.
It falls to...
About the new stuff you've felt. Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I don't care for honor, power, or anything.
Even having become Your Highness the Prince.
Well, let's move.
You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death.
Resurrected?
Yes. The boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis. Yeah.
We'll soon be arriving.
Excellent.
Are you certain?
Rest assured. That old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets?
What are you trying to...
Oh, no, of course not.
I'll call that bet. All in.
The Sanctus... I mean, he's not really...
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated?
Oh, churchman! You...
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more... Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things? One seems a bit convenient.
Easy to nitpick and...
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh?
Oi! What's...
Damn it! When
Well, here...
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it...
Even then, everyone's on edge.
Blind fanaticism and... Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the... What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and
Thou impertinent faith breaker.
Do you presume yourself a god?
How wouldst thou wield the king's...
To purify all that your kind have left to rot.
Only the people's chosen me.
This royal scepter. The royal... Why someone can manipulate world... Listen well, O king. Huh. In other words, if I took hold of it now...
How didst thou...
How?
Thou wert...
You were not always blind to this country's rot. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country? You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap.
True.
His Royal High... Luis! Oi, if that's really His Highness, then...
Cause he's an imposter!
Oi! And you! Only think traitors did...
Lady Juno, I don't intend on dying.
Hey, you chief!
Mustari girl!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them.
We'll have your heads on pikes.
If they're just monsters...
This is bad.
Oi! Oh! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out.
We We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. Yeah, now maybe that...
We've been told Magla is born from people.
Kind of ironic.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot.
All right.